Alright, hello and welcome.
Prepare
I'm
for
Chapkatsu,
battle.
and here is the Dota 2 casting of a game that was recommended on the Cast It Reddit. And I just figured I'd give it a go. I've never done it from here before. Normally I do ones that have been submitted to me, or like, you know, my friends show me or whatever. But yeah, I figured I'd give it a go. So we got Skywrath Mage, Spirit Breaker, Shadow Shaman and Pudge versus Visage, TA, Tinker, Broodmother, and PL has just spawned in. This was described as, like, I think it was 90 plus kills or something. Like, I know obviously a vague spoiler, but I mean, I don't know how it ends, but yeah. So yeah, hopefully a pretty action-packed game with some interesting things to talk about. Very generic Pudge build, pretty good
30
Skywrath
seconds to
build.
battle.
Yeah, good support. Fair Slark. Slark Spirit Breaker perhaps will be the lane. A bit uncommon, I guess. TA mid, it's fair enough. All that rune control. Visage supporting a Phantom Lancer. And Broodmother going to be off-laning with Tinker, which is going to be interesting.
The battle
I'm not
begins.
quite sure those two heroes synergize that well, but I suppose it'll have to see how it works out.
Double damage.
Alright, so yeah, and we begin. Spirit Breaker picks up the double damage rune. I doubt he'll get to use much of it. Maxing, like putting Bash first is pretty strange. Like that gives you no escape, it gives you no initiate for first ganks, unless you're going to be like clicking a lot. Pudge being friendly, always nice I suppose. Pudge versus TA, fairly standard fare. Seemingly not, you know, just immediately taking quite a bit of heavy damage. Can't really afford to take that much damage so early on. Broodmother setting up the webs. Webs now. Too big. Tinker's climbing out the rockets. Small camp there, so yeah, this is indeed 6.79, so that is a big Broodmother web. I thought so. So yeah, more 6.79. Never get to return to my beloved 6.78. Ignore that quickly. But yeah, so fairly low key so far. Gonna have to really make it happen. Only a minute in, of course. Pudge already forced to use a salve. Radiant I just noticed having no courier, which is really bad work on the Shadow Shaman's pass. Oh, Skywrath. Skywrath manages to get first Pudge.
If it meant the Skywrath Scion were restored.
Just goes on my Vengeful Spirit. TA bulks the most of that damage with the Maleficents, but yeah, no, like Skywrath got a first kill. I didn't see it, but I can pretty much imagine how it went. Like, always doing this. Tinker pretty bad early on in the stage. Pudge gonna go down as well, but TA
Chop me up small.
TA not gonna get the experience for that, whereas Pudge got the experience, so he can be classed as winning. So there you go. 4 kills. I was just saying it was getting dull, but 4 kills before that minute was even out. So I guess I'm entertained. Broodmother leaving it on the crew light. This is why I said these heroes wouldn't synergize that well, because like Tinker's gonna get no support here from Brood, really. Like, only when it suits her. And it's gonna suit her, because he's gonna get a kill. Skywrath's gonna get another kill. Skywrath is gonna try and get out of there. He might not. He probably will, though. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, no, he's gonna leave it, which is fair enough. So, 3 for 3, another trade in this lane. Skywrath's not a terrible depository for, you know, for kills to go to. Obviously better than Shadow Shaman. Tinker's someone you don't really want kept down, like, so heavily I can defend, especially with rearm. Like, you really want him getting a lot of things. So the fact he's died twice already is not good at all. You know, or it's still only level 2. Just about to hit level 3. Pudge and TA, neither one hit level 6 obviously yet. Everyone's still dueling. Pudge got a slight lead because of the experience, but it's not a level, so it doesn't really matter overly. Slark playing aggressive. Slark Spirit Breaker is an odd lane. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure what I'd have changed. Maybe Skywrath in another lane. 2 range and 2 melee seems like ill-resourced. But then again, Skywrath would be competing for the resources, so I guess at least this is here. And he can make the most out of a squishy-ish Tinker. Visage pushing through now. He started to buff that, so he started to get some good armor. 0 base armor, and he's finally gained some magic resistance. So, that's good. Not so in purpose of spells. I almost think Skywrath should have gone in that lane when he realised Visage was there because of that magic damage, but I mean, you know, it's not too bad. And yeah, he's doing fine. Look at that. That's good. That's probably going to be another kill for sure. Yeah, another kill. Tinker having a really bad game. If Broodmother's not careful, she's going to go down as well. Just managed to go in Viz. Shadow Shaman's going to be okay. This lane's going pretty well in favour of this. In favour of these two. Chapkatsu Batman and TJ Watty. Well, I'll just call Watty. I can't pronounce that, so he'll be Pudge. Spirit Breaker going to come and try and gank TA. TA doesn't have refraction up at the moment, and no, he's not going to. He shouldn't overextend. He's going to overextend. Okay, no, he's not. Good. That would be suicide. Stark generally keeping up. A bit of Shadow Blade spam, but he can take it. When he gets level 6, he won't be bolstered out of lane at all, which will be useful for him. Spirit Breaker deciding that he's not getting the ring. Can't get TA out. Two of them now struggling with this, which means TA will probably get level. Actually no, because Pudge has the slight XP dampening. He'll probably be alright. Broodmother. They both got level 4 at least. Tinker's still having fed a bit too much. The Skywrath looking strong now. Spirit Breaker looking just ganking. Again, like I don't, especially now that the tangos are in 8. Like 8 tangos is too much in my opinion. Like get a salve. It heals more for about the same price, especially now. And it's just yeah. Well, does it heal more anymore? No, it doesn't heal more anymore because you get an extra tango. But it is cheaper. Oh shit. So Tinker gets a revenge kill. Might get 2. Nope. Not going to get 2. But Shadow... Once again, Skywrath mate's not going down. They're really not caring about him. Phantom Lancer not farming terribly. Let's use this time to look at the last hits. Yeah. So Dire leading quite clearly in terms of last hits at the moment. In fact, they've gained a 1,000 gold advantage quite early on. And without a tower being taken, that's a pretty significant last hit advantage. Obviously losing... no, drawing kills now because of that. But, yeah, okay, so Visage gets off the
Radiant's bottom tower
whatever
is
it's
under
called.
attack.
Soul Assumption, but it's not gonna be enough. Now Skywrath's gone out of lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Back to
attack.
base. Shadow Shaman getting some kills. Shadow Shaman might need to be aware right now. He's got a sentry ward so he can see, but he's definitely falling into a trap here. Doesn't have enough for the bolt. Does now, but wasted the opportunity. Gonna be in trouble here. Gonna get right clicked out of lane if he's not careful. Skywrath comes back, does the slow, does the silence. Silencing Tinker's bad news. That thing's back, casts it. Is it gonna be enough to get the kill? It is. That was a very nice kill. Is he gonna be enough to get the second kill? Yes it is. Very good. Bam. Very nice.
Radiant's top tower is under
So
attack.
he's doing well now. Like 5 kills, right? 4 kills. 5 kills. Yeah, kills. 4 kills. 4 kills, no deaths. Clearly leading the game. Leading the game from a dual lane, you know, it's pretty good. Especially considering he's the kind of hero who, with enough mana, spam early on. Because he's what, like that? It's got like a 3-second cooldown, is it? Eventually it has a 2-second cooldown. So that is basically, you know, that basically becomes like an orb effect you have to cast. Spirit Breaker not pursuing this Templar Assassin for some reason. I'm assuming his mouse clicks are fucking up. Oh yeah, here we go. No, Melds gets best out of it. Should know that Meld doesn't work. Gonna go down. Spirit Breaker gonna go down as well though due to Phantom Lance intervention. Couldn't have known it was gonna be there. Pudge is gonna try and save the day. Not even gonna try and save the day. Alright then. Shadow Shaman teleports. Back to base. Not sure if I question that, because you know, this is gonna fall if they don't intervene. Stark's gonna try and counter gank. Not enough. Visage doesn't really need to move, so that leap's never gonna work. Like what you want is for them to panic. He doesn't have enough to go that, so he's gonna go, and that's unfortunate. You should always try and leave that. I'm not sure what he spent it on beforehand. I'm guessing they've been fighting for a bit. So Pudge got a kill, a much needed kill. Because, you know, Pudge needs to get things on his flesh heap, and currently he's only been involved in 2 kills, and that's not nearly enough. Like, if that had been Skywrath, he'd be looking much happier now. 5 kills, it's a lot on the flesh heap, comparatively. Spirit Breaker charging Visage. Really the aim here is trying to make him not run before Spirit Breaker engages, which they've managed to do, though perhaps not intentionally. He has the ult, so Visage is definitely going down. Really it's the question. He's going to cast the ult on Templar Assassin, probably. Not even. Remember, the ult is pretty hard to cast now. Oh. Okay. Spirit Breaker. Okay, cast the ult. Puts up Refraction. Very good play by TA. Not going to take any of that. He's currently Essence drained by a bit, but it's not going to affect much. Shadow Shaman gets another kill on Broodmother. The wards are out. Tinker's not running away fast enough. Tinker's going to go down. He manages to kill Shadow Shaman beforehand, but yeah, no. Once again, Skywrath geared towards getting Skywrath most of the kills. It's going quite well for him. He's got his Arcane Boots, which is going to boost his mana pool into the thousands already. Before 10 minutes are in, already into the thousands. Admittedly, you know, boosted by 2 pretty unsustainable no talismans, but it's still valid. Teleports out, decides he can't really push. Unfortunately, the ward's not quite placed to destroy the tower, so that's going to limit their effectiveness. But they got the kills, and that's what's important. Currently 11-7. You know, it's a respectable score for Radiant. If you look at the gold graph, it's edging back towards from Dire now, because Dire had really got that last hitting down. If you look at the last hits, still 3 Dire heroes in the top 3. In terms of XP, quite firmly in Radiant's control now. So Dire losing the only advantage they really had, which was their last hitting ability, and that really proves that you can't just look at the surface. Like, there's no real way to tell except from your own last hits. And I guess if you looked at that, but I don't think it actually says those in game. I can't remember.
Radiant's top tower.
So they've been that long since I played the game. I just cast now apparently. But yeah, no. And so you know, you can't really tell. Visage now pushing. That one's already gone down. That went down to the Phantom Lancer push, and that's going to be pretty bad because he's going to be able to get some. He's going to be able to get some pretty good stuff now. Foregoing the usual Soaring to get Ring of Basilius. I guess it's fair enough if none of your team has it, but I can almost guarantee that someone on this team has it. Tinker goes down yet again. That's basically a non-event at this point. I don't think I'll even bother reporting that Skywrath Mage has killed Tinker. Broodmother gonna be in slight trouble? No, not at all. Visage maybe though. Visage silenced twice. Shadow Shaman comes in, perfect shackle, not focusing the Broodmother, really should have focused the Broodmother. Now Skywrath's in trouble, yeah, Skywrath is a bit stupid there, it's going to give away quite a lot of gold in this patch now. Such a gay team apparently. I'm not sure, I think it's alright, but yeah, Skywrath gave away a kill there, but he's doing fine. I guess he can give away a kill if he really wants to. Probably couldn't have done much to kill Broodmother. Like I said, probably should have focused Broodmother instead of Visage when he was doing it. Because remember, Visage can tank that sort of right-click damage. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming he's got enough points in that thing that his magic resistance is back to... Yeah, his magic resistance is back to above normal now. But so you're past the stage where you can easily gank Visage with magic. But still a perfectly valid focus, I suppose. I'd have already gone for Broodmother. Or tried to, at least. That's the great thing about casting, you can say, I would have done this, with absolutely no proof that you could have, or should have, or would have. It's brilliant, right? Alright, so anyway, heating up in mid, got 3 heroes on both sides. Spirit Breaker going to be slowed a bit, not enough to capitalise. If Vandal's not careful now, he's going to get shackled. That gay team he doesn't like is going to kick him a bit more. Skywrath Mage got a pretty good level advantage now, I'd assume. Yeah, leading the field in levels, so he's going to be able to cast some stuff. Like, he's going to have the Mystic Flare soon, like pretty well sorted. Get a good hook on Tinker. Tinker manages to use the hook to kill Shadow Shaman, but Tinker's not getting out of there alive. Pudge sets the hook off the tackle. Everyone knows Tinker's a dead man. Tinker goes down. Ward's there, providing... Once again, using the wards prematurely, I feel, because the ward's there, that tower's gone. That's important. Like, there, you were doing fine. You managed to push the fight back, but you want to push the fight back to that and then use that. Because look, okay, apparently they're just going to try and tank the wards. That's not going to go well. They're going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, look, Templar Assassin's forced to retreat. Phantom Lancer's going to have to retreat. Phantom Lancer might even go down. No, Phantom Lancer's not going to go down, but yeah, that was... if it'd been a semi-competent team, those wards wouldn't have done anything else anymore. But apparently, yeah, even Refraction gone. Skywrath Mage picking up double damage. Skywrath's base damage, 88. It's not terrible. Like, yeah, pretty good. Pudge does a hook, manages to get Broodmother. Broodmother in trouble now. Nice ult on Skywrath. The charge is going to finish off Tinker. Broodmother goes down. Pudge goes down. Shadow Shaman gets the hook. Visage gonna go down? Yeah, Visage goes down to 1 hit. Shadow Shaman manages to get killed. Templar Assassin probably gonna be okay if she's got Refraction. Yeah, she's got enough mana for Refraction. She won't go down. She melds, refract, yeah, okay, refract, yeah. Slark's in trouble then now. He can't do anything. Yeah, Slark's gonna go down. Yeah, okay, Slark goes down. Skywrath Mage is trying to do something. Probably not gonna be able to. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. 3 for 3. You couldn't ask for much more. Like, that's probably the best die I could have hoped for. And maybe might be swinging XP around in their favor. No, not really. Gold probably firmly out of their favor now. No, gold managed to retain gold. I guess it's because the farm heroes aren't farming anymore. Skywrath, TA's catching up with Skywrath, which isn't good to be fair because Skywrath was there. Pudge and Slark fairly even. You know, Radiant fairly in control of the levels right now. A good sentry ward hit. Good observer ward here. Good observer ward here. It's capturing the high ground for them. That'll be useful if they try and push again, which they don't seem to be. Just Tinker and Visage. Tinker having a terrible game. Like, look at that. Just a bottle. For some reason he went bottle as well when he was in this lane. I assume he's following a guide, but that's not good at all. You don't want that. Shadow Shaman with a bottle as well. There's not enough in Pudge with a bottle, and I bet TA doesn't have a bottle. TA already realised that there is the bottle market is flooded. That's good. But yeah, 3 people with a bottle. Never going to be enough rooms for that. 2 on 1 team as well is unacceptable. You've got to communicate about this kind of stuff. Shadow Shaman closing himself, but it's not going to be enough. Maybe if Visage hadn't been there, it might have been enough. As it stands, you're going to get 3 gold from all those wards. Broodmother taking a lot of damage in that though. Those wards do a lot now. No, not quite. She realises it's a bit too late. She's going to... They focus in. Not quite. Oh well. But yeah, no. So, bit of a waste. Shadow Shaman's lost his ult for the next 90 seconds, and that's going to hurt. Middle, nothing much happening. They're going to be happy with their free kill. Broodmother's got to return to base. Slark gets haste, which is brutal, by the way. If this Slark was slightly more farmed, then I would run for the hill.
Dyer's bottom
I'm going to try and
tower
get
is under attack.
him, but he can pop Doppelwalk now, so he'd probably be okay, unless... Yeah, he's going to be okay. Unless he just doesn't Doppelwalk. He just doesn't Doppelwalk. Okay, these guys are playing against idiots, I think. Sorry if Dire Team submitted this, but I get a feeling that they didn't. Okay, Shadow Shaman uses his bottom there. Slark gets out. Slark's gonna start to heal because no one can see him. It's good for Slark. Not sure. I don't understand why he didn't use Doppelwalk there. That's literally like that. There's a reason people say Phantom Lancer never dies. And that's because he can just do that. But no, apparently not. So Pudge waiting for a hook. Probably not going to happen. Visage roaming with like a pretty big impunity, which is fair enough because at the moment, you know, he's got a fair bit of armor. He's got a fair bit of health. He can take a few hits. Oh, here we go. He's going to go straight down to Pudge. And yeah, that's just him running with too much confidence. Giving up a few too many kills now. Like, Slark is going to go down as well. That's not good. Those are kills you don't need to do. You don't trade Pudge and Slark for Visage. That is not going to sustain you in any sense of the word. Spirit Raker feeling quite confident here. Decides to literally bolt it in the other direction. Gonna go try and kill Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer almost definitely knows. Only tower down currently is Radiance. Offlane not a big deal, like it's not denying them anything, like getting to the secret shop is slightly harder, but that's negligible. Okay, this time using the sentry wards near a tower, though once again the wrong tower. Probably going to get the kill on Broodmother though because of the invasion of Skywrath. Puts it where Broodmother needed to go, that's quite clever. TA going to go down because she simply ignored the wards. Skywrath trying to get another kill, can't quite manage it. Tinker should probably pop his rocket now. Yeah, but goes down. People underestimate how much damage this does now. Like, that's 120 plus the intelligence multiplier. That's 200. It's gonna hurt. Like, this scale's surprisingly well if Skywrath is snowballing.
Radiant's
And
bottom tower
this
is
isn't
under
quite
attack.
snowballing. I assume he's building Rolovatos if he's getting 2 of these. Yeah, almost definitely. Which will be good. I mean, that's a lot of, you know, it's cheap mana bursts. Okay, Pudge trying to kill Visage again. It's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen to Pudge, then it's gonna happen when Spirit Breaker charges. He's gonna get the hook though, I imagine. Yeah, he just stops
Radiant's
there. Yeah,
tower
doesn't
is
realise
under
the
attack.
rot is gonna finish him off. Really, once again, really poor play by the Dire. Like, just not understanding how things work quite. And yeah, Radiant quite thoroughly in control at the moment. I think this was described as a game of pushers versus gankers, so I was definitely assuming that this is team gank and this is team push. Pudge's gonna go down probably, but he gets TA. Yeah, he doesn't manage to deny himself. Spirit Breaker comes in to try and save him, grabs Tinker. Probably for the best. Tinker, useless March of the Machine. It's not going to do anything. You know, I don't think it even hit a single. He's going to get out of there because his movement speed is not pretty fast if he's leveled the right thing. He's corrected his build slightly,
Dire's
in
bottom
terms of
tower
ability,
has
sorry.
fallen. Radiant's
They managed to
middle
take Dire's
tower
off
is under
lane,
attack.
which is good. Managed to take it when it's covered in brood webs, which is good. Brood too busy in middle, like, probably not so good. This is really good. Insatiable Hunger. It's a great ultimate. Don't see them activate it nearly enough because they're really scared of like ever showing their heads. Soul Ring, I'm not too sure.
Dire's
Like, yeah, you've got
bottom
kind
tower
of
is
mana
under
problems if
attack.
you want to continually spam Spindlings, but Spindlings is really giving them free gold, especially at this point where you're not really,
Dire's
you know,
structures
this isn't the
are
tower.
fortified.
She's not a tower pushing machine.
Radiant's middle tower
Alright,
is
charging
under
into the,
attack.
saving the tower. The wards, see this is it, now he's doing it right. Using the wards, pushing the tower. Might even get a kill, no, not going to get a kill on TA, but now you go in there and look at that. That tower's gone. Shadow Shaman's also gone. Completely his own fault. Tinker stands in there, Skywrath going to go down, but they got the tower, so that's the important thing.
Dire's middle tower
I'm not
is
sure if
under
Skywrath,
attack.
that was an unnecessary death by Skywrath, probably not. Tinker buys back, I'm not quite sure why. Very little effect on the game. Just teleports in.
Dire's top tower
For a second I
is
thought he
under
might have
attack.
boosted travel, but no way, he's been kept down way too much. Look at him, right at the bottom of the field, next to Visage. It's not doing well. Gold per minute, like
Dire's
Tinker needs to be
bottom
looking at a
tower
lot
is
more
under
gold
attack.
than that. That is pathetic. He's not going to be useful for the foreseeable future. Vlad's on Broodmother, pretty good. Vlad's on Broodmother on this team. No, not so much. Like you're not going to be affecting TA because TA's range. You're not going to be affecting Visage's range. Same with Tinker. You're helping Phantom Lancer, and I don't know. You're not always going to be with Phantom Lancer. I think it's a bad mistake. Okay, activates the ultimate. Manages to steal a bit of life, but Slark's ult comes into play. Even with the nerf, still manages to finish the job. Phantom Lancer going Yasha. Not sure. I mean, I always build Diffusal, but obviously not everyone is me, and not everyone should play like me. Farming pretty well. TA getting Crystallis. Pretty good. People normally get Blink Dagger, but obviously Blink Dagger doesn't give any stats. This you're doing some decent crit damage. And if you do some decent crit damage with the meld, then you're doing some really nice damage. So that's fair. Visage and Tinker again in mid, just making sure this tower doesn't fall. Trying to push this tower, it's on fairly low health. You've got the ward man guarding it, but with a bit of help you can blap him down fairly easily. March of the Machines comes in, I don't think it's going to do anything. It's going to force Shadow Shaman to move slightly. Damn, it's taking off a surprising amount of health actually, alright. Yeah, Shadow Shaman actually going to go down, not due to March of the Machines, but just due to overwhelming Familiar spam. And that tower's going to go down as well
Radiant's
now.
middle tower
If
is under
they,
attack.
yeah, the siege tower's going to do it. They probably should have done
Radiant's
it.
middle tower
Visage goes
has
down.
fallen.
But tower for Visage is fine. Skywrath Mage comes in a bit too late, but it's fair enough. He probably didn't expect it. The Familiars wakes up the Familiars. Can use the Familiars to push the lane. Now remember, with the Familiars, making them focus one thing is a terrible idea. You've got to like micro them. You've got to make sure they're punching different things at different times. Like one of my friends is really good at this. I think it's a really good skill to have. Okay, so we got like Slark and Pudge have boxed themselves in a bit. Pudge goes down. Broodmother goes down. Wicked Mexican's gonna be okay. Spirit comes in, finishes off Phantom Lancer. Slark is going to go down as well. Oh, Tinker's going to go down. Alright, so we're looking at high body count from this one. Half of the game is dead. Spirit Breaker, for some reason, not just bashing the hell out of TA. TA's now got Refraction. TA's going to be alright. Not going to get 7 hits. Okay, maybe... Oh, the creeps broke the hits. Alright. TA's still going to be alright, just about. As long as she doesn't do something stupid and crits him and gets impatient. Yeah, Spirit Breaker leaves. She can leave as soon as Refraction's up. She leaves. Gets Refraction up and gets out of there, yeah. Spirit Breaker played his cards wrong. Ignoring the fact that he didn't just bash her to death when he was standing there, then he could have played that better in terms of hitting and then charging afterwards. Pudge finishes a Force Staff. This is a good time to look at weapons. He's got Yasha. Considering some of his damage is based on movement speed, Yasha is a fair build. It's not the best. Like, Armlet's pretty good. He's finished Rod of Athos. He's on his way to a Lincoln Sphere, I assume, or a
Dire's bottom
Bloodstone.
tower is under attack.
Maybe a Refresher Orb if he wants to take the bonus of the Aghanims, but if he wants Aghanims and Refresher Orb, he is counting on a lot of farm this game. Then again, 10-2. Perhaps he deserves a lot of farm. Okay, they've caught Pudge in the jungle. Well, I say they. Visage has caught Pudge in the jungle, but Visage is caught in the war trap. Visage is going down. There's no way he's getting out of this now. Yeah, Shadow Shaman gets the kill. Vermilia's going down as well. That's 100 gold per Vermilia. That's going to be a lot. Tries to fly away. Gonna go straight down. 100 gold. There's a lot of gold to just give away. But yeah, it's too much gold to give away, really. Okay, so we've got Skywrath up top pushing. Not the greatest pushing machine in the world, but obviously, you know, he can focus quite a lot of damage on individual creeps, and he's almost on 2,000 mana now. So yeah, I mean, he's going to get this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
So that's good.
is under attack.
Could have moved by anyone.
Dyer's top tower
Shadow Shaman
has
finished the
fallen.
Dragon in, so that's pretty good. Let's look at the gold. Let's go to the gold graph again. Yeah, gold has really swung heavily in Radiant's favour. And XP is stayed in Radiant's favour. So Dire, it's looking dire. It's
Radiant's
looking bad.
bottom tower has fallen.
If Slark's not, if Tinker's not careful, he's going to go down to Slark again, firing a bit. But you know, those missiles, they level off really quickly. 320
Dyer's
damage
middle
seems like a
tower
lot to
is
begin
under
with.
attack.
By the end of the game, it's not so much. March of the Machines, Slark goes invisible, Slark's going to be able to escape. He realised he overextended and he got away. That's fair enough. Skywrath comes in,
Dyer's
might be
middle
able to do
tower
something.
is under
Probably going to have
attack.
to do something now to save Pudge, which is unfortunate because it's not really what they want to do. He hooks Skywrath in, he's like, yeah, Skywrath, you're going to be here for this. You're going to have to be. Skywrath manages to almost kill one, but stops, gets to run away. Used the ult pretty well back there. Slark's going to try and come in and clear up. Slark realises he can't. But, yeah, if Skywrath and Slark had been able to engage in their own pace, they probably could have done something there, but I think Pudge was just a little too ambitious, a little too eager. I like the hooking Skywrath into the fight with you. That's what you always want to do. It's like, yeah, buddy, you're my teammate. You're gonna be here. Alright, so not much happening on this quarter of the field. Spirit Breaker doing a merry dance with TA and Visage. Not everyone's. It's at that stage. I call it basically no man's land, where the majority of the tier 1 towers are gone. Every tier 1 tower is gone except Dire's middle, and so you've got a long way to cross any distance to get to anywhere, especially this one. I mean, obviously they're probably not going to be pushing this for a while. You really need a bunch of kills. You need a team fight, and this is where people like pointlessly maneuver. Like especially Dire right now. Dire is behind in kills. They're behind in gold. They're behind in
Radiant's
XP. They've got more
middle
towers
tower
though,
is under
so all they can
attack.
do is defend. Really, they're at that position where basically all they can do is defend. They could try and do rush, but failing that, you've just got to try and get lucky with your one-on-one team fight. Like that, Slark goes down. That was good.
Behold the infinite.
You need to do more like that. So now Slark's down, you can be a bit more aggressive. Spirit Breaker trying to... Oh, just... You were that far in, you should have just... Oh, whatever. So yeah, probably couldn't have killed Tinker. Tinker's starting to get it back. We're not going to see Routes of Travel Tinker for a while this game, if at all. Last hits. Shadow Shaman actually leading the field in last hits somehow. I guess we're seeing carry Shadow Shaman. I guess it's just because he keeps blapping Evershock and killing 3 of 7 of them at a time. Cast wards to defend. Probably unnecessary. A waste of the wards, especially considering the cooldown is so big now. And remember, the Scepter doesn't actually decrease cooldown, so... Yeah, that was really bad in my opinion. Shouldn't have done that. Skywrath Mage trying to get the slow... Manages to... Oh. Spirit Breaker probably going to finish the job. TA coming in. Pudge... Not reacting. Pudge hooks. Doesn't do anything. Dismember here. Oh, the bash. Yeah, gonna die now because of that. Because of the help. Skywrath Mage manages to get the kill on Visage. Someone... Oh, obviously Shadow Shaman uses Heck. Thought someone had Sheepstick already, but no way. Silence dead. Tinker, as I said, terrible game. Group of her now faced with an odd situation. She really just needs to get into the web and stay there, but she's not gonna. She's gonna try and kill... I don't know. The Visage things are gonna kill Shadow Shaman. She just needs to hide now. So they managed to get a kill back from it. And you know, that notice that this is the thing, Shadow Shaman's the support. Shadow Shaman has way longer time to cooldown than any of these heroes. And that's really a problem. I noticed that Radiant finally got a courier, though we're 27 minutes in and it has not been upgraded. That's really bad. In terms of that, then Dire is definitely winning in terms of organisation. No one's really got any wards there. I mean, there have been a few around. Obviously at the moment it's probably just a bad thing. I probably just missed them or something, but you know, it's going fine. Phantom Lancer starting to gain a bit of speed. He's got Yasha. He's building Sanj. I'm not sure if I approve of Sanj and Yasha on him. There's better items. Like I said, Diffuser Blade, obviously not as necessary because no one's really tanking out the illusion units, and you're not really having trouble catching up with anyone. Like Pudge is pretty slow. I guess Slark, but Slark can de-purge anything you purge on him anyway, so not overly useful. He's probably not going to get this tower. No, Spirit Breaker charging in. Skywrath Mage here as well. Skywrath, yeah. No, not quite any luck. They're not going to be able to see him. They can't see him, right? No, they can't. There's no way they can see him. And they should really pack dust. Like Slark's a great dust holder. You leap, you dust. They're stuck next to you. It's looking really bad for them all of a sudden. So Dire having a surprising amount of map control, given how, I guess, outclassed it seems they are. Hero level's like firmly in the house.
Radiant's top tower has been
Shadow Shaman denies the tower. Probably a good idea. I don't know, you're kind of exacerbating that no man's land feel, because now you've got so far to extend yourself just to get there, but they're going to try it. But see, once again, like Visage now can be here with impunity, like nothing's going to pick him up here. If the creeps aren't there, then these guys can all walk through, and they are, and the tower's not going to see them. Phantom Lancer finishes down Yasha. Skywrath Mage coming here. Shadow Shaman, like this. Phantom Lancer at the front. If they organise this right, they could really crush them. Skywrath realises something's up, teleports out, kind of leaving his comrades to die. Spirit Breaker goes on the wrong person, just gets down without getting a kill. Shadow Shaman teleports out. Slark's gonna run away if he knows what's good for him. Pudge should run away as well. For some reason staying around, despite the fact Spirit Breaker literally just crumpled. Yeah, this isn't good for Slark. He needs to get out of there. They're going to see him. Tinker's going to see him. The rest of the team will see him. Yeah, he just walked past him. Tinker reacted really slowly. Tinker probably going to go down because of that. Yeah, Tinker's going to go down. Or not. Tinker going to go down. There we go. Sorry. Slow reaction. Pudge trying to help. Like I said, this engagement they should have never gotten in the first place. Pudge goes down. All the Phantom Lancers do it at once. See? Diffusal Blade. I mean,
Radiant's middle tower
very unlikely he's getting out of there. But yeah, silly engagement. Like, Pudge for Tinker? Look at Tinker. Level 14. Look at Tinker's gold. Net worth. It's not worth it. I mean, Pudge is the second lowest in the field, but just not worth it. Because you see, did the map dominance again. You've got Broodmother pushing here. You've got a lot of pushing. And like they said, it is a team of pushers. You're going to lose towers. And it's a team of gankers, so they're going to get kills. I guess they're both doing technically what they're good at. But it's just, you've got to be more careful than that. You've got to be more careful than this as well. He manages to get out. He's been dusted. Will it be enough? If Slark can get a leap. He's going to go invisible soon as well. TA's here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
TA doesn't get the meld crit off. Phantom Lancer gets... Phantom Lancer's going to disappear. Shadow Shaman goes down. PL going to get away. Oh shit. PL engaging on so little health. So stupid. Both of those two just...
Mysteries.
TA, I mean, yeah, was going to go down. Phantom Lancer definitely could have got away. He was home free. He didn't need to try and save TA. Misses the ult completely, but, you know, pretty hectic. Whatever. Not the biggest mistake we've just seen. Visage goes down. Slark goes down. Skywrath Mage, still, you know, still in a commanding position, still has the highest net worth. I think he's still the highest level, yeah, still the highest level by 2. He rearms, couldn't really do much to mean. Blaps with the ultimate again. Oh, gets a double kill. Might go down to the Visage things, but probably not. Spirit Breaker, nah, Spirit Breaker saves him from the Visage things. That's fair enough, you need to protect Skywrath right now. So 4 down, 4 for 2. Not bad. The tower's being pushed here. Like, you've got this lane under control. You need to get this one. You need to stop them from jungling. PL can jungle pretty well. Broodmother, you know, it's unorthodox, but she can do pretty well. Broodmother goes down as well, so it's technically a 5-man wipe. A really, really delayed 5-man wipe. So that's pretty big. Like, they've got map control now. I think if they were in slightly better health, they could probably rush. This is stupid as well. Like, thankfully no one's capitalizing on this to get the 200 gold, but just giving them 200 gold is insane. Like, that's Sentry Wards right there. Especially for the support who's lacking on money. Like, just being that lax with your familiars is bad in my opinion. Okay, so we've got the third familiar out on the field. He's got Aghanim's as well, so we're seeing a third familiar. Sorry, I was just trying to work out if it was part of the upgrade. I haven't played much for Visage, I won't lie. TA here. Shadow Shaman retreating down, I guess trying to stop the Phantom Lancer push. Probably not going to be successful. He's gonna dust. Perhaps overconfident. He's not, you know, it's not early game anymore. They're not as useful. He's gonna go down. He's not going to be able to teleport away though, so he might go down as well. Nope. Lucky, pretty good, but pretty bad in his double walk. Pudge dissecting Tinker. Tinker goes down for what must this be, like the 8th time? The 15th time. Yeah, Tinker is such a weak link in this game. Spirit Breaker's got himself trapped. To quote the Direct Cinema of the Week, I'm panicking. But no, yeah, they get him. He gets out. It's, you know, it's easy now. What can't? Oh, Z-Dog's pissed off. He doesn't like the fact he's died 15 times. Pudge, you know, Pudge's flash heap, considering the amount of kills, 42 kills, to only have been involved in 12 of those isn't great. It's fine. Visage literally just... What is this team doing? They're just not paying attention. Visage is trapped. Visage is going to go down. The Familiars are going to go down. 300 gold. I don't know, 200 gold. Slight leaps the wrong way. But yeah, very strange team at the moment. Not paying too much attention. I don't feel like their minds fully with it. I mean, so like, who's the highest net worth on their team? So you've got PL, who's doing well, and TA. Like, TA is more of a snowball. I wouldn't say TA is like a reliable kind of carry, but she did pretty well. She's got a fairly high CPS. Not as high as this guy. I mean, this is all on PL right now. Yeah, he's building Diffusal Blade finally. If he can build Diffusal Blade, he might be able to get them together. Tinker goes down for the 16th time. Skywrath Mage blaps out, raises the refraction just in time. They can see him fairly reliably now. I'm assuming because of dust that he might have a gem. No, lots of dust. So he's going to be alright. TA's not going to be alright. He's actually not going to be alright because he doesn't retreat. He doesn't like retreating apparently. So another 3 of them dead. The ward's here. Once again, really good idea. Just spam, especially with Aghanim, spam, dead. Like, you can't do anything against that. Like, you say these guys are pushers. This guy is a pusher. Skywrath again, nice ulti placement, though a lot, you know, a lot of mana, 800. I don't know if he'll bother going Aghanims, seemingly not. He's finally upgrading his boots to phase. Yeah, he's going Aghanims then. He's got Bloodstone. And you know, he's getting the kills for it. This is good. So when you're doing this, this is what will make him good. Look at that, 33 mana regen a second. That's really good. You can see it filling up. He can do his ult again now. That's basically how good it gets. And with Aghanims, such a cooldown will be 0. Almost got it now. 1,000 gold left. Radiant's bottom tower falls, not due to any... Oh shit, no, sorry, wrong one. Okay, Radiant, whoa. Yeah, Skywrath realizes something's up. Doesn't quite work, too many spiders. He might be in trouble here. But he's doing something in itself. Oh no, there we go. Brood realizes this distraction. All these things doing 18 damage. It's really going to nibble away.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Brood not attacking for some reason. Brood should be right-clicking the hell out of this thing right now. It would actually go down. Slark's gonna nullify the advantage. Brood just sitting there. Terrible idea. That would have gone down with those clicks. Like, yeah, she'd be yeah. That was a dumb idea. Like, you could have taken melee barracks for sure. That would have been big. Meanwhile, mid gone. Pretty good. Pudge went down. These guys all pushing now. This looks strong. Like if they can capture that, that would be good. Brood still wasting the opportunity. Like it's too late now. Shadow Shaman still got dust. Slark still got dust. Like I said, Slark a good dust holder. He uses the last of his duck. Got an invis chicken currently. Ah, dead. That was a good jump. So yeah, Broodmother wasted a chance. Could have taken the barracks. Could have slightly evened off the scale of the match, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, these guys might be able to take this tower if they can attack quicker than these guys can react, but they're already starting to react. Skywrath coming in, Slark coming in, but no, the tower goes down, because they've got a lot of damage now. Spirit Lance goes off. Slark's not going to be that, you know, that scatters, wasted ult, but you know. The ult's cooldown currently is 20 seconds. It's more the mana cost than the cooldown. He can continually use that. He's almost, you know, he hasn't died again. He's only died twice, I think, still, right? Yeah, still only dying twice, 15 kills. Really good for a Bloodstone holder especially. TA is not going to escape, she's going to go down. Visage is probably going to go down. Yeah, Visage turns around and goes down. Tinker's obviously going to go down. Shadow Shaman going to go down. In return, Phantom Lance will go down. Not a good trade. 5 men for Shadow Shaman, it's terrible. Shadow Shaman even buys back. Templar Assassin buys back. I guess they realised that another push could be the end of them.
Service, hidden ones.
Okay, so Broodmother. Yeah, like I said, like there's a lot of kills in this game, yeah, but they're all largely focused on Radiant. Any kills that the other team are getting seem to be largely on like kind of Shadow Shaman, basically. The kills that don't make much difference. Like Shadow Shaman dying 12 times, not a big deal. Tinker dying 17 times is a massive deal. Like, Tinker's getting nothing this game. Like, yeah, he has Dagon, brown boots, and a bottle. A bottle he should never have gotten, by the way. So, it's not good. Skywrath now got boots of travel. Probably would have finished off my Aghanims before that, but that's fair enough. I mean, he's moving quite fast now. It's legit. The Broodmother pushing away, which is fair. She's got a pretty valid escape now, especially with the web. Like, you put the web there, and she's already got webs all along this trail. Like, look at that. This is the lane she needs to be in. That's one thing I never understand. Broodmothers who completely dom their lane and then just never leave. No, then just leave. Sorry, never leaving is fine-ish. Obviously, you've got to react. Nothing's ever concrete. But yeah, obviously, nothing's ever concrete. But that's a fairly general rule. If you can stay in that lane, then you're going to be useful because you've already got the web infrastructure there. Skywrath gets a kill on Tinker, but he might have finally overextended himself. Nope. Vandalizer goes down because of that silence. Couldn't get out. Not that he'd have used Doppel Walk anyway, because that doesn't seem to be his thing. Angered Pinata will kill Wicked Mexican, and if I was more culture savvy, I'd make a joke there. Spirit Breaker comes in too late, and once again, like a bunch of kills on Dire. Nothing in return except Shadow Shaman. Not good for them. Like if I was Shadow Shaman right now, I'd be proud of the fact that I'm the only one who dies in fights, because it is costing them a lot. It is costing them carry. Tinker died 18 times, whatever. But it is costing them big. Like, once again, probably the last time we'll look at the gold graph, because it's no longer really that relevant. Like, gold through the roof. Experience, 30k.
Has fallen.
That's an insane amount of experience. Look at that.
Is under attack.
This is I don't know. I don't know if this was a bit too one-sided, but it was alright. It was interesting. There was a lot of kills, if nothing else. I got to see Tinker be pretty stupid. You know it's good when one character, one hero, is taking up like roughly about a fifth to a quarter of the kills. Spirit Breaker comes in, he does his combo, he decides not to finish off Visage, though he probably could have. Like, he's pretty tanky now compared to what these things are hitting. Pudge back. Gonna try and take the barracks. Brood finally takes the barracks. Brood goes down. Get there just in time to see Brood go down as well. Pudge just hacking away at the barracks. 13 flash sheep, you know, it's not terrible. Like 2,600 health is a fair few hits even from someone like him. Actually it's about 10, you know what I mean. It's quite a few. Slark cleaning up. Once again, Tinker goes down for time 19. If I'm right. Yes. I wonder if he can make it 20 by the end. I really hope so. It's really whether this game lasts another 60 seconds for him to come back. Visage guarding tier 3. Not another barracks taken actually, and technically even on barracks, you know, because this is gone now, and that's what Broodmother should have done earlier. And if she'd done that earlier, you could have applied more pressure on this lane, or well, you would have been applying more pressure on this lane passively. They might have been less willing to engage. I'm not saying that at that point they probably could have come back from it. Shadow Shaman goes refresher, so he's got double wards. Yeah, that's cool. I guess if you want, what is it, like 24 wards on the field? That's your choice. Pudge hooks a creep, as we can see. Skywrath Mage finally finishes off Aghanims, so he's, with all his mana, he's got enough to cast it 3 times, right? 1600. Yeah, he's got enough to cast it 3 times. Which is kind of cool. I'd like to see him cast it 3 times. But obviously that's implying that he cast none of his other spells, so he'll probably get to see him cast it 2 times in a row, which will be funny. I haven't seen it before yet, because I haven't really seen many Skywrath Mages play. I think I tried it once in a bots match, just to see how it worked, but, you know, I get the understanding. Next is Plate Mail. I can only assume Shiva's. Not really much point in him getting Everstone. His right clicks. Not what I'm about. Pretty nothing to buff, and Shiva's would be cool. Alright, so Tinker gonna go down for the 20th time. I'm very happy at that. He does it twice. Completely decimates both of them. Does it 3 times. Gets to do it 3 times. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm glad I got to see that. Didn't use any other spell because he couldn't. And he's already big. But you know, look at that Bloodstone regen. He's gonna do it. He can do it again already. And I hope he does. No, he doesn't. But whatever. That was good. That was kind of cool. Now gets the Phantom Lancer. Any other game? Yeah, there you go. Does it a 4th time. Gets a 4th kill. Goes godlike. And yeah, you know what? He kind of deserved that. That was pretty cool. He had a good game. He's clearly having fun. He got to do his ult 4 times in a row. Who doesn't want to do their ult 4 times in a row? And he can do it again because of the insane amount of Bloodchain starters.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This guy clearly not on board with patch 6.79. Doesn't know that Aghanims means, yeah, Scepter. And then they've won. Do the ult again, just on the Dire. for...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're explaining to him, but no, yeah. And Pudge trying to bounce...
Dyer's
get
ancient
Visage out,
is under. Radiant's
whatever.
top tower
Yeah.
has fallen.
So yeah, that was a... I guess that was an interesting game. A little too one-sided for my liking. I like them closer to cool. Does the ult again. Goes beyond godlike. That's a good way to end. Get double wards there as well to end it. So... Tinker in dismay about that, but really Tinker in this game, you'd have died to one of those, let alone 4 of them. TA not happy, and yeah, all in all, a pretty good game. Thanks for submitting that. See you next time. Stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe.